currently in 9th in the West, trying to make it either in a play-in game or finish 8th outright. As you look at your officials for the ball game tonight, Kane Fitzgerald, Mark Ayotte, and Kevin Cup. The Rockets having the first possession, which is a rarity. Ends up in a missed three, then a quick one the other way for Portland.
Man, did you see how deep that one was from Damian?
Well,
wow.
he is logo Lillard. And then it's up and in for the X-Rock. Westbrook tries on McCollum. Good extra pass, wide open up top, James Harden.
Suddenly James creates his own threes for himself.
The Rockets 1-2 against Portland this year as McCollum shoots in the corner and gets it right back. In the two losses, a combined 31 points on 8 of 30 shooting and 3 of 14 from 3.
In the last game, the Rockets generated a large amount of corner threes. Some of the most corner threes of any game ever as Collins goes in. And you see the big guys for the Blazers just playing over the top of the Rockets. He's a skilled basketball player. Whiteside is a center, and he plays the center position. But Nurkic is a basketball player who can do everything. And he slimmed down during the quarantine time. In 4 months, he took that time to really remake his body.
In rhythm, Melo for 3. Collins with a rebound, a little power dribble on the other side. Hard, turned back by Nurkic. House in the corner. That one goes.
And a good screen from P.J. Tucker to keep the rotator from getting out there to challenge that shot.
Rebound cleared by Collins.
James had the entire right side of the floor open if he wanted to drive.
McCollum, one of the best long two shooters in the league.
It's an efficient shot for him because he's making, I think, about 58% of those. So he's the one guy that you can let him shoot those mid-range jumpers.
And a 3 for Covington. Yeah, there is. It's rare, but there are a handful of players in the league, Matt, where they are efficient enough on long twos where you say, knock your... Rockets doing a nice job early on. Getting to the rim. Harden again, right on cue. In the first quarter, Harden beating Trent off the dribble. 3-point game in favor of Portland.
One here with the left hand, which is his dominant hand. Gets all the way to the rim easily.
10-2 run, their first lead, power dribble and stuff for Collins.
Now here's Nurkic going down the paint. You see Jeff Green coming over to pick him up, but Collins is the open man.
Over the top, and an easy one.
Vacate the man he was guarding, and then here's over the top to Nurkic, and that's just too easy. Pressure on the ball handler there that makes that pass much harder.
Green challenges Nurkic, and this time able to finger roll it off the window and in. Melo on McLemore. Second time that same move has drawn a foul. Earlier was on Tucker, this time on Benny Mack.
Yeah, and he's good on the post, too. He's got a lot of great moves, and that little head fake there was dangerous.
And then Westbrook attacks. This time his jump a little bit, released it falling down. Stepping into an open three is Trent.
He came into the game shooting 69% from the three-point line here in the campus. That's pretty darn good.
Green for 3, gets it right back.
Yep, and Montrezl Harrell's not back on campus yet, and Pat Beverly's injured. And
Lou just came back from his extended quarantine absence. Another 3 for Trent Jr. Lillard on Green, into the lane, handed it right to Robert Covington, so generous.
Another great defensive possession for Jeff Green.
Oh, look at Westbrook, but Whiteside recovers to block the shot, the NBA's leader.
Yeah, that's just 30%. And if the Rockets, if they can get up to 37, 38% on their three-point shots, that's going to be winning style basketball.
Carmelo working on Covington.
Mike's just got to go to the bench and find somebody who's got the hot hand.
Collins still working on Green. Shot put, good. 12-point game. CJ now with 9. Again, wide open, this time in the corner for Green, and it goes. Boy, the Rockets needed that to drop. Tight roping mid-court was Trent. House is in. Green picks up Trent on the switch. Still hits the 3.
Man, and Jeff Green was all over him, too.
Spinning is McCollum. And an easy one for Whiteside. Biggest lead for Portland, 13. House takes it to the house. Through contact, no whistle.
And one. Where's the foul? Flop.
Harden, that frees him up, and he hits the three. 9 points for the Beard. Big to big, and the slammer for Whiteside. McCollum stepping left, and he cans the three, his second. He's got a dozen. Russ and Harden back out there. Rockets need to try to generate some offense. It's been tough to come by. They've gotten open looks, and they get another one there, and that one does go in for Mr. House, his second three. Covington needs one to go in. 2 in a row out of the timeout. Nurkic, a little drop step, a little step through on Westbrook for the deuce. Lillard looking for his first points of the game. Finally gets him about the 4:26 mark of the second quarter.
Portland has one of the best home court advantages in the league.
Cutting is Trent. I thought House almost got there. He's got 11, the second Blazer in double digits. House is having another terrific game for the Rockets. His third three, he's got 11. Another 20-point night.
Here comes that second defender. James gets rid of it quick. I like that. Put Russ in the middle of that offense so that when James gives it up to Russ, Russ has 15 feet to the hoop. And there are some other teams like the Spurs and the Memphis Grizzlies trying to get that spot as well.
P.J. Tucker with his first make.
P.J. Tucker.
And Terry Stotts thought Nurkic got fouled. Nurkic thought he got fouled. Oh, how about the pirouette for Russell Westbrook? I'm getting wide open looks. They're just not going in. Swing it to McLemore. Quick release.
Yep. The defense is, they've got to find Ben McLemore because he is on fire here the last few games.
His first points of the game. Ooh.
Nurkic.
Nurkic was hurt early, slow to get up. These are once again one of the best free throw shooting teams in the league at 80% as he splits the pair. Rockets with the last crack at it. Touchdown pass to Westbrook. Over to McLemore. It'll count. And it goes in at the buzzer.
Let me get to dictionary.com to see what that word means.
Harden by a couple right to the rim.
When you come into this second restart of the season, you're not in game shape, mid-season form as Collins just knocks Russ out of the way for the putback.
Make up for what is going to be, on most nights, a discrepancy in the rebounding column.
And we just jinxed it.
Yep. Layup for Collins.
See, that turnover resulted in a layup. Covington's got to shoot that ball.
Nice pass, though.
Yeah, he was able to create a layup for Russ, but the Rockets are generating three-point shots. That's why the Rockets are fine with other teams posting them up.
Wide open, Tucker in the corner, squeezes it off. Harden keeps it alive. Tapped it to himself. And Nurkic that time able to finish, keeping the Blazers at arm's length. Boy, a lot of contact, no whistle there.
That time he did go through the double team looking for the foul.
C.J. McCollum.
Step back long, 2 for Lillard. Boy, he is 1 for 9. Harden, they send the two guys too late.
Out at halftime, being more aggressive, looking for his shot, forcing the Blazers to maybe make that double team a little bit harder so that he'll have to pass.
Nurkic.
Rockets all of a sudden are finding some offensive rebounds, which there was none in the first half. Picked up 4 of them here in the third quarter, and it leads to the 3 by House. Rockets will try to push. Blazers have 3 guys back, and Westbrook turns it over. And then Lillard into the back of Harden for the hoop and harm. That's the 5th on Harden. That would have been like the ideal situation. I mean, we've seen Mike challenge things in the first quarters to take points away from the opposition. Wow, tough 3 for Benny Mack. The Rockets' biggest lead in this game has only been 1. And they've only held a lead once, I believe, which was, or at least the last time they held a lead was 17-16 in the first quarter. Off balance in the corner, Lillard.
Oh boy. Yeah, you better call timeout. He's heating up.
They're going to clinch the #1 seed in the East at some point anyway. 4 times the Rockets have been within 2 here in the third quarter. 35 seconds to go in the third. Lillard isoing on McLemore, takes him off the dribble, gets to the cup, misses. Rebound, Whiteside got fouled, and 1. Rockets have been only down by 2 4 times in this quarter. Trailing by 9 currently. Big shot for Rivers. A 3, and it goes in. Rivers, strong take.
Nice.
Third foul on Melo. House into the front court, turns the corner into the paint. Fouled, and 1! Acrobatic finish for Daniel Wellhouse. Carmelo isoing on Covington. Backs him down, turns, shoots, scores. Well, they're playing well. Why wouldn't he? Covington catches, swings it to House. Green is open on the wing, and he ties the game up at 85. Nowhere for Lillard to go. He pulls back. Ooh, feathers one in.
That was nice.
Collum turns a corner, gets all the way to the rim, finishes over House.
C.J. McCollum.
7 minutes to go. Hard to Westbrook, to Green, played possum, snuck along the baseline and slammed it home.
And that had to be called in the time, eye in the basketball. So Jeff Green sneaks in the baseline for a dunk.
C.J.
Floater for C.J.
McCollum.
His 8th field goal. He's got 19 to lead the Blazers. The reasons why they won their game against the Bucks, Matt, was foul shooting. 27 of 31, and they shot 11 of 12 of the foul line in the 4th quarter. 2 on Harden, open Jeff Green in the corner.
It's just so easy, and James makes the right reads, too.
Swing pass in the corner, Green lines it up and knocks it down. 21 for Jeff Green, his 5th triple. Harden in the lane, gallops, misses, rebound tip, loose ball, hot potato. PJ Tucker pokes it, Harden picks it, and Westbrook dunks it.
Wow.
Nurkic on the catch, a tough one. Swings it across to Trent, who cans the 3. Here comes Russ, nowhere to drive, back to Harden. And then nobody home because Nurkic was out on the perimeter. It's a 1-point game again. Lillard through the lane, deflected by House, picked up by McCollum to Carmelo. Ouch! Nails the 3. Big time shot for Carmelo Anthony. And that'll do it. The Blazers end the game on an 11-2 run and win it 110-102.